Want a cleaner, custom look for your vehicle, all without breaking the bank? Do we have the product for you? In just a few moments, you're about to watch us install our pre-cut headlight tint. But what you might not know is that Bogart Tech Designs also offers a wide variety of vehicle-specific pre-cut automotive film kits. So from headlight and taillight tints to PPF and chrome deletes, our kits are designed to be easy to install, give you that premium, higher trim look, and do it all without breaking the bank. So if you haven't already, click the link down below to go to bogarttechdesigns.com, grab your pre-cut kit today, and let's get started with the installation video.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we have the Subaru Forester, and we're going to do the headlight tint installation for this vehicle. So this is how the headlight looks before doing the installation. And this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. Link for the product will be provided below, but with that being said, let's start with the installation video. These are the tools you need for the installation. So before we start with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the entire headlight. So we're going to need slip solution, which contains baby shampoo mixed with distilled water. If you're able to remove all the contaminants with just the slip solution, you should be good. However, if you still have any remaining contaminants, let's say any wax, oils, grease, or some type of coating on the lens, you can also use Tide solution, which contains 70% isopropyl alcohol mixed with distilled water. And you're going to need your clean microfiber towel too in order to remove all the contaminants. So just grab your slip solution, spray it onto the lens, and with the clean microfiber towel, remove all the contaminants that the lens may have, and also just have the hood just a little bit open in order to clean the top section here. And then clean around the surrounding area just in case if the film does touch the paint or anywhere else on the body, it doesn't catch any contaminants. And then once we're done with the prep, we can start with the installation. Okay, so to start with the installation, we're going to apply slip solution to the lens and slip solution to the adhesive side of the film. And all we need to do is just align it to the front end right here. This one is the two-piece installation because of the type of design the headlight is. It has a deep curve here. We need to separate the pieces in order to do a clean installation. So just align it on the edge right here. Once you have it aligned, lift it carefully, apply Tide solution underneath and on top of the film. Grab your squeegee, hold it in position, and start tightening it down. Remove all of the solution that's trapped underneath the film. Make sure this is secured because we will need to stretch the film in order to reach it to at least the body line section here where the curve is right here. So once we secured this section here, we're going to need to stretch the film up until the body line here. So if the film did get dry, just apply a little bit more slip solution. That way we're able to stretch the film. So stretch it a good amount until we reach it up to the edge here. So it needs a good stretch. And this stretch will also help remove any fingers that we have on top here. So just hold it as you're stretching it to help the film start molding to the design of the curve. And that's why it's important to have this secured, because since we're doing a nice stretch as we're stretching, if this removes, we're just going to have to start all over. Okay, hold it in position for a couple seconds and then start applying Tide solution on top. So that way we can start using your squeegee and it can glide and tighten down. And that should be good. These small little fingers we can remove them with a little bit of heat, but we just needed to make sure we do a good stretch in order to reduce those big fingers. So now all we need to do is just remove all the solution that's underneath the film. That way there's nothing trapped in the middle or anywhere on the film, because once we start applying heat, we're going to seal everything. So just grab your Tide solution, spray it all over the edge, because we're going to, one, remove fingers, and two, as we're removing fingers, start sealing all the edge. And have your microfiber towel with you too. So grab your heat gun. You can also use a hairdryer, lowest setting. Start applying heat where you see those fingers. Help break down the fingers little by little. Same on the edge here. So basically wherever you see the fingers. Okay, and once we see that the fingers start tacking down or shrinking, that's when we could tack them down with our squeegee. So wrap your microfiber towel around your squeegee and just start tacking it down, and it should look flat like this. So go all around the tint and just start tacking down the fingers. Take your time doing this step. You may need to hold your squeegee a little bit on one section. That way we help the fingers tack down. That's pretty much it. If you feel like you need a little bit more heat, you can grab your heat gun and apply heat, but only on the areas that are necessary. It should look flat like this. So for example here, let's say you're having trouble tacking down fingers. Apply tack solution, a little bit of heat. Grab your squeegee with your microfiber towel and just apply a little pressure, and you can help the fingers tack down. Just be careful that you're not creasing the film, and that's pretty much it. And it should look flat, flush like this. And you just do this, seal the edges, because once we finish, we're going to apply the next film that goes on top of this section here. Okay, so with this one, same process as how we did the install for this one. First apply slip solution to the film and turn the headlight. Carefully just place the film on top. So it should be like this. So it does overlap by a little bit. We just need to make sure everything stays tacked down. So your alignment should start here. There's going to be this little design here that curves up. So the first curve here should align to the bottom edge here. So now we just need to secure the bottom section here first. So just lift this bottom section here, apply tack solution underneath and on top of the film. Lay it down perfectly aligned here. Grab your squeegee and start securing this entire section here. We need to secure this piece here because we need to stretch and align the film on this top section after. So secure here first. All these fingers here, we'll be able to remove them with a little bit of heat and tack solution, just like how we did it with the first piece. Okay, so once we secured the bottom section here, now we need to work on the top area here. So lift it carefully, apply a little bit of slip solution since it might get dry. Just make sure to focus and applying slip solution just on the lens. Place it back down, and we're just going to lay it flat on this top section here. And the film covers just this section here. So do a nice little stretch to remove this finger. Help it tack down. Apply a little bit of tack solution on top. And help it tack down. Take your time tacking it down slowly. And just work your way to reach it here. For this area here, that way it stays tacked down, just apply a little bit of heat with tack solution and then we should be good. So once we finish with the entire installation for the headlight tint, the last thing to do is to post heat. So just grab your tack solution, spray it on top of the lens. We're going to use our heat gun to apply heat to start helping the adhesive on the film activate faster and also tack down any edges that are lifting. And we're going to use a microfiber towel to help remove any solution that's trapped around the edges, and like I said, to help tack down any edges that are still lifting. So take your time applying heat throughout the entire headlight, and then once you're done with this step, you're done with the installation. So that concludes the installation video for the headlight tints for the Subaru Forester. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. And also don't forget to check out our other pre-cut kits for the Subaru Forester. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.